Okay, so now that we do have traffic flowing in to the website, there's a lot of opportunity to develop the website for better conversion rates. Uh, yeah, it hasn't been worked on yet because obviously we weren't getting all this traffic until now. But now that we are getting a good flow of traffic in, and that's going to keep increasing with the blogging strategy, optimizing this website is going to be super important for realizing that traffic into uh, performance and sales. So a few ways that are in the roadmap to do that are to create a better funnel. By that I mean this is obviously it's a separate site completely, as I said, but it should feel like the exact same site first of all. So things like this nav bar was just put in place to get something up and going, and we weren't getting any traffic before, so it wasn't worth or feasible to spend time working on the nav bar too much. Now that there is the case that we're getting sort of 300 traffic a month, and that's just going to keep increasing, it's definitely worthwhile making the nav bars match. Also improving, giving more opportunities for people to go to the main site. At the moment, we have sort of this featured course here in the blog section. A whole courses tab, obviously super important. And yeah, a good way to do that. On each blog, we have the featured course on the right that people can click through, and when they click through all of this stuff, they quite quickly go to the main site. It does look very similar, but should match more because this is the nav bar of the Whitehall site. And yeah, that's essentially it right now. There's also links in the footer, but that should be improved. More opportunities to go to the main site in different parts of the website. Another thing is lead magnets. Obviously, people will actually be using this blog. Part of its intention is to send traffic directly, especially those that are in blogs that are bottom of funnel. They might, when it's to do with when it's blogs that imply they're searching to actually just purchase a course, hopefully they'll just go directly. There's also people that will use this as a resource, and obviously the more middle of funnel, top of funnel, and they'll build affinity for the website and keep coming back as well. We need to capture their details. We don't have any ways of doing that at the moment. For example, ways that we could do this, super good way would be through lead magnets. All blogs can be turned into lead magnets pretty quickly by copying the text and putting them into sort of a white paper format. Pop-ups with different calls to action, etc., etc. All standard web development stuff, but just listing out so it's clear. Also, hopefully we will have our HubSpot CRM up soon for Whitehall, so then email sequences for that traffic, super good as well, with information on courses and promotions and that sort of thing. On that note, also remarketing. Not just with emails, but with ads too. I've actually got a video on this, so I won't go into much detail on it, but that's just another thing to point out. It's probably useful to put it in this video as well, so it's all clear. Remarketing, advanced data tracking for the both sites to track audiences better. We can track the whole funnel from this site to the other site because they're both linked in the same Google Analytics property, but just making use of that, and remarketing ads should work well. And the final thing I would say is expansion of this blogging site. What I mean by that is obviously we need to build the credibility of this site and have it better performing for SEO. I've done that through like our Meet the Experts page, where it's just information on the different experts that write the courses. We also have a part of Infonetica where we just link to all the blogs, because Infonetica is a higher domain authority site. So there's linking to every single blog page in the Infonetica site. Just to show you quickly, that's in the training blog CMS. You can literally just add the title and the link of any new blogs that you add, and that'll go that'll link to the site. Unlikely that much traffic will actually go. It's mainly for Google to know that that's being linked. And then other things like a pricing page and about us page, all those best practice web development stuff that just makes the site more credible. And it also should be useful stuff for the visitors too.